Caught on camera the moment a pro-life activist comes under attack on the street.
You're just a white privileged racist male that doesn't stand for women's rights. Get the out of here. And get that camera out of my face, either.
Well, that woman who attacked the anti-abortion group Created Equal in Ohio claims she was just defending herself, didn't like the fact that she was being taped. Mark Harrington is the executive director of Created Equal and training director, and Seth Dreyer joins us right now. Good morning to both of you.
Morning.
Good morning.
Seth, you were, I understand, a summer intern, and that's you in the video. You're just standing right out there. You're trying to engage people in dialogue about abortion. She comes up to you. What happened?
Well, so as the director of training for Created Equal, actually the first young man in the video you see is our summer intern, Ian. And I was leading our team of interns downtown, creating conversation. And I heard her yelling at Ian, as you see in the video in the beginning. So I approached with my camera at a distance to document what was happening. After shouting in his face, she knocked over a sign, turned to me and slapped my hand with the camera away, kicked more signs away, and then turned to just shout in my face continually. And so I tried to pass my camera off to Ian, the intern, and she slapped and grabbed that hand multiple times and later even shoved me into a stationary bus nearby.
Right. And here's what she said. She was eventually stopped by the police and charged. Here's what she says about why she did that.
The First Amendment protects them from government interference. It doesn't protect them from people just basically telling them they're idiots.
But you assaulted them.
Assault? I wouldn't necessarily say shoving someone aside and telling them to keep the camera out of my face as assault.
Mark, she feels bad that she doesn't think that you had the right to tape her. And in fact, oftentimes you folks wear cameras to protect yourself, right?
Right. Well, she needs a little remedial education on the First Amendment. The government has the obligation to protect speech, and she doesn't understand that the First Amendment doesn't protect her rights to interfere with our right to free speech. So that's the problem. And in a public forum, you lose a reasonable right to privacy. That's just the law. So the fact of the matter is we can record, we do record, and we make sure that these kinds of events, if they happen, are recorded and turned over to police so she can be prosecuted.
Right. Now, what's going to happen next? I know she has been charged. She's not remorseful at all. Are you willing to drop the charges in this case if she says she's sorry and she just overreacted?
Right. Well, she's going to be arraigned next Wednesday, and then the trial date will be later on. We're willing to drop the charges. In fact, I've asked for a meeting with her. If she's willing to apologize. I mean, Seth and I are both Christians. We believe in forgiveness. We've already forgiven her. But if she's not remorseful, then she needs to own up to what she's done. So we're just going to play this through, and we'll see what happens.
Seth, what do you tell? We're looking at Ian, the intern, right there. What do you tell them to do when they are confronted by somebody like that who crosses the line? I mean, Ian just stands there and takes it. A lot of people watching right now would think, I would have let her have it.
Absolutely. No, our goal is always to try at some way to diffuse the anger. And so you see Ian simply standing there, not going on the offense, but letting her give him the brunt of what she wanted to say. And later on, when she is shouting at the video at me, that's why when she says, "Do you understand?" I simply say, "I'm listening to you," because when people respond that way, we don't try to win the debate or challenge their claims. We just want to try to diffuse the anger while still, again, documenting so that later our rights and the law will be upheld.
Sure, and you're just out on the streets of Columbus, Ohio, trying to get the message out that you feel that abortion is not right. All right, Mark and Seth, we thank you both for joining us from Columbus, Ohio on this Friday morning.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.